never felt so alive in my life. 'Cause you make me come to life every time I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you?
Hello, it is such an exciting day for me today because I'm going to create this look with Natasha Denona Glam palette. This is the first time me trying this palette and I'm so excited to share with you my thoughts and my experience with today's look. Since this is first time me trying out this palette and Natasha Denona in general, first I wanted to try out the camera to see how these eyeshadows really work. Mattes are blending beautifully and easily, as well as shimmers, but one thing that I was concerned, and that's the first thing that I realized when I started to work, is that initially first I thought that this shade right here called Transition, I thought it's going to be light enough for this area underneath eyebrow, but it's not the case. She's actually really it's too dark for that. So there's one thing that I'm missing in this palette is a matte light eyeshadow. The range of lighter shimmer shades in this palette is way bigger. I will combine two shades underneath my eyebrow, as you will see right now. But like I said, that's one shade I wish that is in this palette. Before I put any eyeshadow on, what you can see right here is Loreal gel liner, which was smudged so I can get my outline before I start with actual look. So first thing I'm going to do is to grab a flat brush and then going in with this color right here. I find really interesting what she did in this palette when it comes to shades. So she didn't just give a name to each eyeshadow, but what you can see here is actually underneath every eyeshadow it says where it should be placed on the eyes. Next shade is this. In this camera focus, thank you. So this is the next shade. So this is just a comparison. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but the shade I'm going to put now is actually not only that it is a shimmer, but it has a wet finish. It's almost like a highlighter. It looks beautifully, absolutely beautifully. So I think this is maybe my favorite shade right here. Next thing I'm going to do is to take the darkest color, set my eyeliner. Going right into lower lash line. And I also really like this technique because it gives your eye elongated look. Next I'm going in with this shade right here and connecting black with, basically it's going to end up towards my nose. These two shades, I actually thought initially they are going to be way lighter, but when I put them on the actual eyes, their pigment is good, but they are actually looking darker than they are in a palette. Now for my transition. Then I took shade Smoke. It goes right next to darkest eyeshadow. For my lower lash line, I'm going in with this color. But actually to do this, I don't follow my lash line, I go beneath it. And then I will later fill in everything. Starting from outside with the darkest color. So next thing I'm going to do is to play with shimmers. So that is it when it comes to eyeshadows, and now I will finish the rest of my eye and my face, and I will be right back. So as I finish today's look, I just wanted quickly to share some of my thoughts when it comes to this palette. Like I mentioned before, these eyeshadows blend beautifully. It actually amazes me how easy it is to blend these eyeshadows. When it comes to everything else but mattes, I would like if I've seen in this palette a bit of duochrome effect rather than just a shimmer. Like the shimmers are really beautiful, but I really do miss that, like I said, that duochrome moment. I will give it a shot a couple of times. I will create another looks with this palette, and that's pretty much everything what I wanted to say for today, and we'll see some other details when it comes to this palette, when I will be filming another look. And until then, stay good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!